All right, so moving on to the last of the big three, Nintendo.
Cool.
Cool.
I mean, that's like when you compare Nintendo to PlayStation and Xbox, it's like
What?
Can you really
bro. Listen.
What?
When I talk about Nintendo, I think Nintendo being a college type of that's the system you want when you play in college. Like we were in here multiple
play
times.
all of those in college.
Nah, but we were in here multiple times just chilling, playing Smash Bros.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff like Mario Kart, Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the type of things you get with Nintendo. So I feel like
they're only on Nintendo though.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but they're I don't know, fun little games.
Just make
you know what I'm saying?
Those party type.
Yeah, those party type games.
Those Mario Kart type games.
I mean, and then you can, bro. Listen,
it just seems. Hold on, I get what you're saying. It just seems childish.
You don't like
to
Smash
me.
Bros?
No, I love Smash Bros.
Okay, what?
That is the joint right there.
But
it just seems childish to me as a gamer to still play those at this point in my life, because it's like you outgrow those things after a while.
Nah.
If it's not,
Nope.
Like,
Disagree.
I won't say that.
1,000%.
But I will say, one of the reasons why I haven't ever bought, one of their games, it's a certain type of game that you want to play. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was more, it's not valid.
Yeah.
They don't make violent games. Not saying that I only play violent games, but they don't make violent games. Most of their games are adventure or story. Story.
And speaking of adventure, I would only get the Nintendo for the Super Smash Bros. Or the Zelda.
Zelda, yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like you get when you were you said that you agreed with me. The GameCube was pretty live.
Yeah,
the GameCube was live. But you also had the PS2, right?
Yeah.
So you have both of those systems. You have the PS2 for when you're growing up. You want the adult more games, but you got the GameCube, and it gives you
for your inner child.
Yeah. At this point,
all these games on
Mario Party
GameCube
4
game. Sea of Thieves is your GameCube.
I've never.
Yeah, it is. It is
because
you did. We saw it.
Wait,
that's the one.
It's not on GameCube.
That was the Pirates game.
That's the pirate one.
That's on GameCube.
Because
no, it's not.
But I'm saying if you can compare any of these games to, because in a sense, like you said earlier, they sub the look of the game for I guess the content in a sense. Like it doesn't look the most real game, but it's a fun game, and you'll probably play it.
Yeah,
definitely. Every day.
I'm saying I wouldn't get
the best multiplayer games.
I wouldn't get a Wii.
I would say
they make the best multiplayer games. Period.
Yes. They got pretty good multiplayer.
If you're gonna come here and play games,
pretty good.
Hold on. You're gonna say the best out of. Let's talk about Xbox, for example, or PlayStation. You got GTA.
I would play all that stuff by myself in my room. I'm talking about if I'm gonna hang online, but you're still by yourself, bro. If I'm gonna hang with a bunch of people,
but you have to by yourself, though.
You're by yourself.
You're playing with other
you're by yourself. If I'm gonna come to somebody's house and hang and chill, we're gonna play video games. We're gonna play it's either gonna be a sports game or we're gonna play it. It's gonna end up being a Nintendo game.
Yeah.
I don't see why though. There's so many options, especially
like what names.
I would play Overcooked, Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
All those Smash. I hate Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. I would play all of those.
That's what I'm saying. before
Call of Duty any day.
Exactly. See, I mean, if you can name any other one besides Call of Duty right now, Call of Duty and Halo, name any other one.
To play with other people?
Yeah, like you would actually come to. Okay, but that's like.
Okay, I just named you one.
Hold up. That's some stuff that would show up on Nintendo.
I just named you one.
That would show up on Nintendo.
The old ones,
the old ones were on Nintendo.
We're talking about.
The old ones were on the Wii.
Yeah, they probably were.
The old ones were on the Wii. That's some stuff that shows up in Nintendo.
No, you're right. But it's also on Xbox.
It is now.
It's also on PlayStation.
It is now. Okay, give me another one. You got one.
Another game that you could play with other people.
You got one.
Okay, let me think. Does it have to be for Xbox or PlayStation?
Yeah.
Either one?
Yeah.
Let me see. You could play. Well, I said GTA, right? That's another one.
Yeah,
you could play online.
You
could play with other. Let's say cheat code hack. You could do the Xbox San Andreas version where you play.
Okay, so I think overall, what we just have to say is with these Sony and Microsoft games that you're playing online, it's a completely different experience than playing a Nintendo game. Nintendo is a fun
party. Everybody's gonna play that.
It's
You're playing a Mario Party.
And it is an acquired I guess thing.
Don't get me wrong. I love Nintendo, but as the more mature and
the more mature,
sophisticated gamer
gaming connoisseur.
So basically, what Ausar is saying, you would come to somebody's house and watch them play GTA. Like, if you go into somebody's house...
I ain't gonna lie, because, I mean, back then I didn't have a system, so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna come over...
Bro, no.
GTA was so big that it was never boring. You could go get a
Watching somebody play GTA?
GTA now is pretty...
It's pretty live.
It gets old quick.
But watching somebody play that, no. I would want to play myself. Nintendo's party system, I don't care. End of discussion, I win. Boom.
Hold on, let me look up some Xbox titles, because you got me...
You got nothing. You agreed with me too. You said Overcooked all that stuff. Yeah, bro. We play Mario Party, all that stuff.
Hold on, what was that one game that you could...
all that type of stuff.
All that stuff you play with everybody.
What was it called?
Like I said, it's just a certain type of game. Like, you know what kind of game you're going to get.
Exactly. You know the game that you're going to get for Nintendo. And I mean, like...
Yeah, I don't think Nintendo is a childish system.
It's just not where he wants it. Like, it's not 4K.
You got Saints Row. I mean, look at all these games, man.
I think he wants
4K
gaming and everything.
Yeah, but
no. I don't really care about all that.
But so what Nintendo is Nintendo makes Nintendo games. Nintendo first party games. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
And
first party.
You don't want Saints Row. Like right now, all of these games that we're about to talk about, they are Nintendo games. Yeah. They're very like Nintendo centric. And if you want to say a game's like childish or something, I bet you if I sat you down with Mario, with the Super Mario game, and just put you on a map, I bet you would not finish it.
I would not finish it because I'd probably be bored after a while.
No, because you wouldn't have the skill. You wouldn't have the skill to complete it.
This man.
It's not really that hard to play a Mario.
I promise you if I sit you down.
There's really no like quote unquote skill to it.
I promise you if I sit you down.
I think I did the one with the
Mario Sunshine was live.
Yeah, that was a cool game.
That was a live game.
It doesn't really take skill.
If I sit you down, you will not be able to complete a map.
Wait, Super Mario or the other one that he was?
Super Mario.
Super Mario. I might be able to beat that. I mean, just give me a little bit.
All right.
Just a little bit.
All right. This week we're gonna have an extra video of Ausar trying to beat Super Mario.
Man, y'all finna roast me. But no, I definitely agree that Nintendo does have its perks. I will give it that. Especially when it comes to just we're all here, form a party, hop on, let's play a game. That's cool, but I feel like Nintendo really speaks to more of the inner child in gamers than an Xbox or a PlayStation series might. It's more mature. You don't see too many mature. There's only been one time I think I've seen a mature rated game for a Nintendo console.
Even if it's not mature, but every time a game's rated mature, it's like blood, sex, violence. That doesn't make a game that doesn't make it mature.
Kind of
like if you play Fire, if you play a tactical Fire Emblem game, that's still a very mature game, and it's rated E or T for teen or whatever, but it's still like
I think teen is like the highest it goes.
You ever played the Fire Emblem game? Too entirely much.
Have you ever played? Well, you guys probably haven't heard of this. Tales of Symphonia?
I've heard of it.
Okay, Tales of Symphonia. That's not I wouldn't say that's a childish game at all. That has a Final Fantasy.
That's not Nintendo, but yeah.
But I played it on the GameCube.
Like another.
It has a Final Fantasy look. It has a childish look, but it has a Final Fantasy feel to it.
What about Gears of War? That's an Xbox.
That's an Xbox game, but like.
Have you ever played Gears?
I have with multiple people.
Yeah, you have, but it's kind of like a Call of Duty type thing going on.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Nothing, but it's like it's not like a Mario Party, a Double Dash. You know what I'm saying? Like Smash Brothers.
Have you ever played a
you win?
Exactly. Have you ever played a Dynasty Warriors game before?
Nah,
I love Dynasty Warriors.
You've never played Dynasty Warriors?
I've never even heard of that before.
Okay, I'll let you look that up real quick.
I'm sleep, y'all.
It's fine. It's fine.
I love the game.
This is a old PlayStation game.
Well, maybe that's where I'm coming from. Like, okay, with those games, you're not really competing against the people in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So like.
But
and Nintendo, you really are. You're competing with the people in the room, so it's not only like you're competing on the screen, but you're talking trash in person. You know what I'm saying?
And
honestly,
rather than through a headset.
And it's mostly games that anybody can master. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not games like Madden where you have to spend.
Yeah, you got
many hours in Madden to get great.
Wait, you're saying with Nintendo?
No, I'm saying Nintendo is more easier for you know, like a person to grasp the game.
Yeah, that's
don't
why
get it
no
twisted.
challenge.
I'm not that you can't beat Mario right now. I'm still sticking to that.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, sure, I can beat Mario.
Like the Mario Party.
Sure.
After this,
anybody can go.
Anybody can play. Yeah,
anybody can hop up and down. You know, it's like whatever. You know, it's like those type of games is what he's.
So you guys are just saying Nintendo games are more accessible.
Yes.
To the average gamer.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
I agree with that. I agree it's more accessible, but I'm just saying it's a lot more like that's the system you would play when you got just a group of people in a room and you're coming to play. You're not going to open up.
So let me
I would say
that's not my argument.
Anybody can grasp it, but to be good,
well, you're just saying it's not much. It's mature
for a Nintendo game.
Yeah, his argument is
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's just say Smash Brothers. Anybody can play it, but to be good, you have to have
I can agree with. Not the Mario franchise that you're pointing out here.
Mario Party the same way.
Mario Party,
Mario Kart,
Mario Kart. You need skill in Mario Kart.
You do need skill in Mario Kart.
You need skill in Mario Kart, or you're going to be falling all over the place.
I think you just need to know how to drive and.
In real life?
No, not in real life.
You don't even have your license.
Exactly. You got me. I like how you.
Yeah, bro. I was about to say it.
Thanks. But no, I think, with anybody just hopping on, it's easy for them to just play those games. But for an Xbox series of games or a PlayStation series of games, it's more sophisticated. Like, you actually have to invest in, becoming better through progressing and playing the storyline or playing online and versing other people. Like, look at Call of Duty. You hop on Call of Duty now and you'll probably be one of the worst players. But then you hop online and you build your skills and, you learn the different tactical, maneuvers and, tactical, yeah, it's pretty tactical. You come up with your own techniques.
Man, sorry, I'm gonna drop you in a Fire Emblem map, and I'm gonna drop you in Mario, and I'm telling you,
oh boy,
that you're not gonna be able to beat it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll give you a 30-minute timer on both. You won't be able to beat it.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with it. I don't think it's like less mature, but I feel like I get where you're coming from.
Nintendo games are more strategic.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's put it like
exactly. My whole thing was
it requires a little bit more thought.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, which title are you gonna go for? Xbox and PlayStation title or a Nintendo title?
I'm gonna get both.
You can't get
like
both. You gotta get one, bro. You have to choose, especially if you want a console. Put yourself in my shoes. I haven't played video games in a while. That's pretty obvious. But
you'll just be playing for you.
Yeah, no.
What do you mean?
If I'm expecting company, I want a Nintendo as well. I want a Nintendo system as well.
But you're giving up on all those multiplayer options with the Xbox and the PlayStation.
It really only goes up to 4.
I have more fun with Nintendo multiplayer than
with the
when you come over here. What do you play more? The PS4, the Xbox One,
to be honest with you,
or the Nintendo.
I only really know Super Smash Bros. When it comes to Nintendo.
But not even that. Okay, let's go But even when you do play on the PS4, most of the games that we play when we're over here, they're like Overcooked. They're Jack in the Box. No, it's a
that's the name of the game.
I don't even think he's played Jackbox before.
You haven't played Jackbox with us? But it's like on the phone. It's like it's like games that just like incorporate the room and everybody's having fun.
It's a party atmosphere. I get it.
Exactly. That's why that's why I can't believe you're knocking it. It's like
it just doesn't appeal to me, I guess, as much because most of the time, anyways, I'm not going to be playing games with people. I like single player games like a Fallout 4 or a Fallout 3 where I could just roam and have my own. But for those online multiplayer games, I like that aspect. I'm not really looking to have a whole LAN party over here and people are just connected.
Yeah, I mean, you're allowed to say that. I will allow you that point. But when you're coming over here and you're saying that Nintendo is immature or that they make easy games, no, you're wrong.
Okay, I guess
you're wrong. Just have those games as well.
I will concede.
Legend of Zelda. It has those games as well.
Yeah, and I pointed that one out. Legend of Zelda series, I love all of them, no matter what. I just think for me, especially as I've gotten older, I just don't like the limited availability of mature content in the Nintendo And when I say mature, I mean literally rated mature. Not, okay, your tastes are mature. No, I mean literally rated where it's like, okay, this subject matter and this content is actually like something that adults would play. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're all adults, but something that adults would play, you know? Like,
I got you. But that's why I think most people, when they have a Nintendo system, they pair it with like a PS4 or an Xbox One.
Yeah.
They have both. Yeah. They don't just have I don't know too many people that literally just have the Switch.
So would you get a Wii?
I would get the Switch, but like if I'm going to get a Switch, I want somebody
else. You know that has a Switch, like you play them against
exactly. Exactly. So I mean, like I would probably, if I do get the Switch, I'm probably gonna eventually save and get a PS4 as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
would you get the Switch before the PS4 or the PS4 before the Switch? That's the real question I'm asking.
It depends on who had a Switch.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. All right, but did you look at the Dynasty Warriors game?
I did look it up.
What do you think about that?
It looks cool. It reminds me of that Final Fantasy kind of, vibe.
Okay. So the first game that we're going to talk about at the Nintendo conference is Fire Emblem Warriors, which is a mixture between Fire Emblem and the Dynasty Warriors series.
I actually didn't even know that.
You saw it though.
That joint with Roy.
I think I skipped.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I watched that. But all right.
Okay.
I'll look it up real quick.
But yeah, so Fire Emblem Warriors is a game with the Fire Emblem characters in the Fire Emblem universe, but it plays like a Dynasty Warriors game, similar to the Hyrule Warriors game that they released a couple years ago on the Wii U.
Wow.
Yeah, so bringing the characters that many people mostly know from Smash, like Roy and Marth and Corrin. Yeah, so
looks cool.
I mean, I would say this. I love the series.
The main series,
that Koei makes.
Yeah.
So, like I seen them try to do it with One Piece, and like to me, it just wasn't as good as I thought it should have been. I'm kind of thinking this is going to be this. It might be. It's like, yeah, I'm probably biased. You know what I'm saying, but it might be the same way.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same thing because I didn't like I'm a big One Piece fan. I didn't really enjoy the One Piece one. I tried the Hyrule Warriors one, the Zelda one that they made.
In order to really understand Dynasty Warriors, you have to, I guess, play the original games before and know the series and know the history behind it. Because it's a historic game. It tells history of, I guess, how the world came about on the eastern side of the world. But
so you're saying that you mostly like the Dynasty Warriors series in the first place because of the story and not so much the gameplay?
Yeah. I felt connected with the characters. Every time somebody died, I was like, oh no, why did he die? You know, that's just kind of how it was. So I mean, but I think that type of gameplay is specific to that though. You know, so I don't think we can take all these other games and try to use that same fighting style or the same type of gameplay style. I mean, I just think you just have to understand the game to know that type of style.
Yeah.
So I don't think the game will sit well, maybe.
Okay.
So Warriors is a series of game?
Yeah, I guess Warriors is a series.
I think this next one will be the 9th.
Oh wow.
The 9th one.
So we got some hits under the belt.
I won't say hits. I mean, I personally like it.
Okay.
But
you got a catalog.
It's just not nationally. It's just not nationally known game because it's a Korean game, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, why am I seeing
it's a Korean game? But I think they translated it over to American so we can buy it. But it's not. It's not an American-made game.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That part.
That's funny.
Looks cool though. I mean, it's a big. So you battle hordes of enemies, I guess, right? Ooh,
yeah, cool. Yeah. Just large fields of endless amount of people, pretty much.
That gets tiresome.
Yeah, that's what I just don't really like it. I don't like
that
this.
Gets tiresome.
This is what I would consider a hack and slash game.
Why.
Okay,
that's the only reason why I was able to make it through the original, series because I felt like I knew the character, so it's like, I want to continue to be so and so because I'm using this character.
Okay.
But now it's I don't know, it's fun.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, in the Nintendo conference, they talked a little bit about Pokemon. Yeah, they didn't show anything for it actually, but they did hint at a main series Pokemon game coming to the Switch and they said up to a year. Not up to a year, but no sooner than a year.
Well,
they talked about that one a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I kind of lost it with Pokemon, especially after like even the Pokemon designs just got crazy. Like they had, I think they lost me when they made that garbage Pokemon.
Yeah,
what was it called?
People always say that. People always say,
yeah,
okay,
they lost me.
They made Trubbish, and like,
yeah, that.
How are you gonna make a Pokemon that's literally just trash? But what is Muck?
Muck is like grime, like he's like acid, like sludge. Yeah,
you know
that made sense now. Come on, don't hate on Muck. Well, you had Grimer, then you had Muck, right?
I kind of
is that how it went?
Yeah, that's how I went. Grimer and then Muck. But the last time I really played Pokemon was Pearl.
Yesterday.
Nah, Pearl version. The Pearl version. That's
where I kind of series. Pearl, Crystal, Gold, and Silver.
Nah, Pearl wasn't part of that.
Oh wait, you're right. My bad. Sorry.
That was Pearl and
the best series was the Crystal.
Crystal was fun. Yeah. Me. I mean, my favorite by far will always be Red version. That was my first one, and I thought it was.
I had Yellow.
Red, yeah, it was. I love those ones, but yeah, Pearl was like the last time I really. And then it kind of like now when I see a Pokemon, I'm like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I still think it'd be fun though.
I played a little bit of the newest one, Sun and Moon.
Oh, how's it?
It's different. It's different from the Pokemon that we know. There's no gyms anymore.
Wow.
Oh really?
Yeah, they don't. That's why I couldn't get into it because there's no gym.
Well, they eliminated the whole gym thing. No, they still had that in the Pokemon Go, right?
Yeah,
Pokemon Go.
They're still.
It's not really a gym. You're really like just fighting people.
There was a big update to Pokemon Go today. They they completely changed it today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Huh?
But
I still haven't really played it though.
So with the Sun and Moon, they have like trials that you do. So basically, it'll be like, okay, go fight this Pokemon. All right, here's a badge.
No.
And you're not doing like there's no gyms and everything.
See, I like the whole idea of the gym, and then you get to like the Tower of the Four People. That's what made Pokemon.
The Elite Four.
Yeah, the Elite Four. That's what made Pokemon.
Yeah.
So made Pokemon. So I mean, they need to go back.
Like this one didn't feel like a Pokemon game at all to me, and I just
didn't like it. But I
didn't feel any like type of progression.
Oh, I also have seen like the new like style that they use, and it's actually like it's like 3D now, which is actually cool. I think that's cool, and like they actually have like I think Pokemon in the grass now, little figures in the grass. I don't know if they.
That would be interesting.
I don't know if that's
why I'm
real,
thinking like what could they possibly do with the Switch now, like with the main series game on the Switch, like. Is it gonna be like how Zelda looks now?
On the main series, what is the next one? You know?
I'm not sure. They haven't announced the name or anything like that.
World Pokemon.
Yeah, that's what it would have to be. Like
Pokemon.
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be
at this point it would have to be that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd give it a try.
That's why
I'd give it a try. Yeah. But yeah, no,
especially with.
I was saying with the app, the Go phone.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
That's not. I mean, if you call it open world, I guess what? it's real world.
Yeah, it's real. It is real world. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no.
But I mean, I haven't played this series since Ruby and Sapphire.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's really old.
So as like old time fans, are you guys excited to see where the Pokemon series is going?
I'm excited to see where it goes.
I am too.
Definitely with the Switch and all the power that the Switch has.
Yeah,
like finally getting it off of a handheld or a main handheld console is going to be an experience.
Cool. Especially if they do make it an open world type Pokemon, I would definitely give it a try. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Honestly,
cool concept.
I can see that going really, really, really big.
Yeah,
that might be a reason to get a Switch to play the next main series.
Yeah.
I mean, people bought the Switch just for Zelda. So
wow.
Well, people do love that game though, right?
Yeah, and people love Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly.
They do.
So now for the last part of the Nintendo conference, I want to talk about Mario Odyssey.
Alright, I'm out of this conversation since I obviously don't mess with Mario.
Bro, you didn't like Sunshine though?
It was okay. It was okay.
Odyssey was a space.
No, Odyssey's the one like in the real world, the city. Odyssey?
Yeah. He was in like the city.
Yeah, he was in the city or whatever. Okay, so Mario Sunshine is my favorite Mario. Playing that on the GameCube, I thought that one was super fun.
Me too.
And this one gave me a Sunshine type of feel.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
It gave me a Sunshine type of feel, so I will definitely give it a try. Because I didn't really like Galaxy or anything that much. Galaxy, I feel like it kind of went left. So So like, since it's got a Sunshine vibe to it, I'll give it a try.
Sunshine.
Yo, Sunshine was live.
that was
that was a great game, man.
No, I'm not laughing at that.
That's one of the only ones that I actually like played all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I get bored quick with games, so like, not saying that it was boring. I just get bored quick.
What's your thought on it?
Yeah, I mean, Mario Odyssey, I've never played Sunshine, so I don't really have any connections with that. Never had a GameCube.
That's wild.
That really is
So,
the best Mario game.
Yeah, bro, that's wild. You gotta play it. It's like $60 now, though, but...
This does look interesting to me. Like, I just don't understand what's going on with his hat.
Oh, yeah, no, that's weird.
I look at it, and I'm convinced that Mario is dead, and Mario possessed this hat, and now whatever wears the hat becomes Mario.
That's weird. That's the part that's just a little odd to me, but everything else, yeah.
Yeah, but the gameplay of it looked really fun. It looked really...
it does look
Mario-ish.
fun,
It looked...
What was that?
It does look fun. Ryan. It looks very fun.
Oh,
it looks like it's an open world kind of is what I'm seeing. So
it's a whole new take on the series.
Yeah,
something new.
I like that. That's new. See, that's how you push the boundary.
Well, I feel like, I honestly feel like, since I'm going to use this word, I guess, wrong, but I feel like the Switch is moving in a mature type of...
We'll see.
No, because, like, when I remember they were, when I was seeing the commercials for the Switch, they had 2K on there, they had Madden on there, they had FIFA. Well, they had FIFA for GameCube.
Sports games which are rated E. Go ahead.
But they had, bruh, I can't. They had other like games that you would see normally on a PS4 Xbox. I saw a couple like fighting games, and there was a little bit of blood, I guess. Probably not.
Educate me a little bit.
But I mean, they look like games that you normally see on the
What are the main functionalities of the Nintendo Switch? Like, what is it bringing to the table that's new, as far as what you can do with it?
It's a handheld.
So Aisha has a Switch, actually.
Okay.
So it's a handheld console with the screen on it, and then with the screen there's two detachable controllers on the side. Can you see that?
Yes.
You have it pulled up. So you can play it like that, and then after you take off the two controllers, you can set it up. It has like a little kickstand. And then you can give half of
basically a portable screen that has its own like connected controllers on the side. So you can make your own personal controller and just play it right there.
Well, those are actually two separate controllers. So I could take the right side, give the left side an 8, and then we could play a game together. Then we can put the controllers back on the end of it, and then it comes with like a little dock, and then you connect to the dock, and then boom, just like that, just switch. That's what they do in the conference all the time. And then it's thrown to your TV, and you're playing on your TV.
What are the TV controllers though? Are they still the side things?
You can use that. You can still use that, or they have different controllers.
It just seems,
and their controller is really good. The Pro controller,
bigger and bulkier than like what would be convenient to carry around like a DS.
Yeah, I mean
it is a little bit bigger, but it's not difficult to carry around.
But
definitely, like a backpack. You're not gonna put it in your pocket, but it's not.
That's my thing.
But
when I play really not a hassle. I'm looking to put it in my pocket.
But you have to think aside, it'll be worth it because the gameplay and how it looks is good.
It's gonna look
for a handheld.
For a handheld, it looks like you're playing it on
a
DS. You know what I'm saying? So
can't not.
Yeah. Leaps and bounds better than the DS, and for some reason they're still creating 3DS games. And
oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing there.
I don't think they're ever gonna get rid of the handheld thing.
I don't think
the Switch is a handheld.
Yeah.
But people aren't necessarily gonna see. They see it as a console still. They don't see it as a handheld.
I would say I see it
as a handheld.
I see it more as a console. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's their main thing, right? That's their